Hey Tankie, can you give us your thoughts on Middleburg and how we should play it?
Middleburg. It's the map that brings out the filthy noobs more than any other. Someone calls hills.
Yeah, I even tried to convince everybody to go up on the hills as well, but it looks like, yeah, everybody's still wanting to go into the town. I don't quite understand it.
Filthy noobs still wanna go town. It's enough to make you go. When this happens, you should never, ever, follow the filthy noobs. You still go hill. You still clear the hills and control the flank. There will be a time to go into the town. The start of the round is not the time. You are not a filthy noob, so you will lay the smackdown on the noob stupid enough to challenge you. Use the hills to go hull down and pick the reds apart. Absolute. Tell the kids at home what you are doing here.
Looks like that one went right through.
Yeah, sure. So I'm driving this Centurion 1, and I'm up on the hill by C. I know I have good gun depression, and I have a pretty strong turret. I'm facing two red tanks up here that looks like they're not going to rush out and make it easy for me, so I'm just trying to keep my angles right, make sure that they don't cap C, and make sure that they aren't able to push around and get behind all of the green guys that kind of went into the town and rushed up to A there. You can see the T-69 is pushing on me, so I'm just trying to do my best to keep them in front of me, pumping out shots as often as I can, and hoping for the best. I'm noticing that the Rudy that came up here with me is pushed over to the other side, and he's trying to get some shots in. I think he's getting one or two in, but he's getting picked apart, and it's looking like it's pretty much just me up here handling these two medium tanks. So I'm going to do my best to conserve my hit points as much as possible, and I'm able to scratch the Pershing. And now I'm on to deal with the T-69 over here in a more of a one-on-one situation. He almost gets me here, but in the end I'm able to get that last shot in because of the Scent's good DPM. And from here, now the hills are clear. There's nobody else left.
As you can see, the filthy noobs that went town were able to handle the red team's filthy noobs who went town. I'm sure it was an RNG-filled noob fest that they happened to survive. Now that the hill is clear, it's alright to go clean up the remaining filthy noobs.
So just judging by the results here, Tankie, I mean, it's 4-on-1 now, and yeah, I don't think that going to the town was the best idea, but it looks like it seems to have worked out pretty good. Looks like a pretty easy win. Why isn't that a good idea? I mean, why wouldn't we just go town with the rest of the team?
Funny that you should ask that, Absolute. Let's watch another replay where the red team all charged into the town and left the hill unchecked.
Time to roll out.
In the last replay, the green window lickers were less terrible than the red window lickers. In this replay, the red window lickers are better than the green ones. The super pushing on green is not a window licker. Watch what two competent tankers can do when the hill is wide open.
Yeah, I remember this one. I felt like I wasn't doing a whole lot for the first, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes of the battle. I was a little bit nervous that maybe somebody was still camping up there, especially right now since nobody was really spotted yet. So I just decided to creep forward a little bit and try to cap C and just take a look and see what's going on with the map. And about right here I realized that nobody has pushed on the hill at all, and I decide I'm just going to push all the way around to the backside and see if I can get some shots into them while they're focused on everybody that's in the town, and they're all kind of fighting on that one street. and it doesn't look like it's going too well for the guys on green.
We've hit them hard.
That's the big issue with going town on Middleburg. Corridor fighting leaves way too much to chance and luck. You should have known that once the Green Window Lickers decided to go town, you were on your own. Luck would have it that the super pushing on green possessed a functional brain and the two of you could easily handle the remaining Red Window Lickers.
Yeah, at this point it did kind of feel like I was set up, and I was mostly just like shooting fish in a barrel. I had good shooting lanes down the street to watch B, and I had the super Pershing with me. It didn't take long for the last green that went into town to fall, because they did have 6 tanks left, but the super Pershing and myself were able to kind of farm damage from down the streets, just from outside the town, and when it was time to, we were able to move in and get done what we needed to get done. It actually was a lot easier than it would have looked, or you might think it was, just based off of where we were at this point in the game.
Like that one went right through. Nice shot. One of our trucks was hit. Enemy vehicle knocked out.
You are starting to learn Absolute. Using the proper strategy will always give you the best chance to win. When your team is a bunch of filthy noobs and you have to carry their Tide Pod munching butts, the right strategy is the only way to do it. Now clean up the remaining window lickers and let's go and get a taco. I'm starving.
That should finish them.
I couldn't agree more. Maybe we'll go to that new place on 82nd and get a taco. But Tankie, do you think maybe some of the people out there will start going to the hills more often than the towns after watching this video?
No, Absolute. I don't. Simply because you can't fix stupid.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Tankie. Oh well, thanks for helping out anyway.
To all you viewers out there, thanks for watching. Now like and subscribe, you filthy noobs. Go on. I'm waiting.